Hey boo, what's up? My name is Jeannette, also known as Ms.FitVegan, and today we're going to talk about the dumbest thing I ever heard on the internet, but we got to address it. So, some people say that eating raw does not give you enough variety for a healthy microbiome. I think we all know who says this. There's a few of them. They hang out together, actually. A few of these raw vegans and ex-raw vegans, they hang out together and they say this on the internet. And that's got to be the dumbest thing I ever heard. And you know what? Do you boo? You want to eat cooked food to be healthier? You can do that. I know that the creator created fruit and vegetables to be the healthiest foods on earth. In fact, we all know that. We all know fruit and vegetables are the healthiest foods on earth. So why would the healthiest foods on earth not be enough to help us have a healthy microbiome? What we're not understanding is when you eat an orange, it has hundreds of thousands of properties. It doesn't just have vitamin C. It doesn't just have antioxidants. It doesn't just have vitamin A. An orange has so much more than we'll ever know. There's not a lot of money in studying fruit and vegetables, so they haven't done a lot of research. But there is a lot of money in protein powder, the protein powder business, the cooked food business, restaurant business, the research, so the supplementation business, researching all this goddamn supplements. There's a lot of money in that, but there is no money. There's even money in testing your microbiome, which is a total joke because every time you eat, your microbiome changes. So why would you test something that changes every time you eat? Crazy. Microbiome is important. That's why we want to give it as much fresh, living, ripe, juicy, delicious fruit as possible. Fruit is clearly our species specific food, not vegetables, not seaweed. I just was talking to somebody yesterday about it, and she swears that seaweed is meant for humans. Okay. But I swim in the Atlantic Ocean every day. Every day. I live on the Atlantic Ocean here in Miami. I go to the ocean and I'm swimming in it, and sometimes there's seaweed. I don't get turned on by the seaweed. I don't salivate by the seaweed. I don't want to be near the seaweed. In fact, I swim away. I avoid it. It's gross. It smells. It's not attractive to humans. But then when I go to the Tropical Acres Mango Farm, okay, that's what it's called, Tropical Acres. It's amazing in West Palm Beach. They have over 100 types of mangoes. And I go there and I'm just salivating and I'm trying them and right off the tree. And I'm just like, oh my God, is this real? This is so good. I don't feel that way about seaweed. I don't feel that way about rutabaga or sunchokes. I'm not salivating unless I process them, dehydrate them, cook them, and then they might taste good, though I've never tried a sunchoke. Broccoli. Who salivates looking at broccoli raw? And you cook it, it smells like farts. You eat it, it tastes gross. You got to dip it in something. Okay? I don't have to dip passion fruit in anything. I don't have to dip soursop in anything. I don't have to dip mangoes in anything. Jackfruit. I just had a half of a jackfruit for lunch. I didn't have to dip it in anything. Yeah, I eat salads. Are salads part of our species specific food? Not exactly. In nature, we would never make a salad. So, yeah, I'm eating slightly unnatural myself, but I'm not heat processing my food to get more nutrients. You know why? Because I'm getting so many from the raw foods that I eat. Fruit, vegetables, nuts, and seeds, mostly fruit. You don't need to worry about your microbiome because nature has taken care of you. There are people that are walking around that look healthy, that are super fit, that are living their best life, and they're eating McDonald's. And yeah, sure, that's going to catch up to them. But for sure, if you eat raw, you are going to be 99.999, wait, I'm sorry, 1,000% healthier than them. And you don't need to eat heat processed foods to be 1,000% healthier than the people walking around eating dead animal body parts. If you want to eat heat processed foods, if you want to cook your food, do it, boo. You want to have purple sweet potatoes, you want to have rutabaga, do it, boo. I don't want to do it. I'm not attracted to it. I don't want to do it. And my blood tests show After 13 years, my protein levels are higher than average. I have zero deficiencies. I'm not deficient in vitamin B12, D or D3, K2. I have no deficiencies. Why in the world would I change what is working? Don't if it's not broken, don't fix it. I promise you, you will have healthy microbiome, which means a very, very, very healthy immune system if you eat a fruit-based raw vegan diet. You do not need to listen to these people on the internet that live in fear, that read science all day long and are living a fear-based life where they're eating cooked food, saying it's because of the health benefits, when meanwhile they just wanted to eat cooked food. Their partners or their friends are eating cooked food, so they're going to do it. Okay, do you, boo. But don't scare the general population away from eating a raw vegan diet because you just wanted to eat cooked food. Just eat your cooked food. It's not healthier than raw. How could something dead or minimally heat processed be better than something fresh and alive and vibrant and straight from the earth? It's like, it doesn't make any sense to me, and some of y'all are falling for this. And it's sad. It's sad because you think that man's ego knows more than nature and God and the creator. And that's the problem here. We're putting more value. Oh, whoa. Sorry. We're putting more value on man's ego than we are on nature and what the creator has created for us to eat. We don't need to alter it. We don't need to do anything to it. Apples, raspberries, lychees, longans, soursop, cherimoya, these things are naturally delicious for a reason because we're supposed to be eating them. We're supposed to be eating them. We're not supposed to be eating things that require cooking. You can eat them. You can eat anything. You can eat Oreos and survive. You can eat a plane. Somebody got in the Guinness Book of Records by eating a plane. It took him 2 years. He grinded it up in a food processor and he swallowed pieces of the plane with water for 2 years. He died in his 50s, but he is in the Guinness Book of Records. He had that disease called pica where he craved metal. He had a severe iron deficiency, clearly, a severe vitamin C deficiency, clearly. That's why he was craving, metal and very toxic things, and nobody did anything about it. In fact, they celebrated him by putting him in the Guinness Book of Records, and I'm just telling you this to let you know that it is possible to survive on this earth as a human eating anything. But what would happen if you ate what you were supposed to eat? You know what would happen? You would stop surviving and you would start thriving. The people that are so worried about their microbiome, I know for a fact they are not thriving. I see them. They're not thriving. They're living out of fear. A fear-based mentality will never let you thrive. Okay? I'm thriving in all areas of my life because I believe in the healing powers of fresh, raw fruit and vegetables. I promise you, there is nothing missing from a raw food diet. There is absolutely an abundance of nutrients to feed your beautiful microbiome, and it's usable. When you cook something, the nutrients die. It's been proven. And then, of course, the people that say you need cooked food for your microbiome are going to come out with the science. But you can find science on the benefits of eating dead animal body parts. Why doesn't he read that science? Because he picks and chooses the science he wants to read, the research studies. But how many research studies prove that eggs are healthy, that eggs are great for you, that eggs lower your cholesterol? How many scientific studies there are that show that you need to eat beans, complete proteins, at least? I haven't had a complete protein in over 13 years. It's getting there. Just saying, guys. Just saying. Use some common sense. Talk to your intuition. Sit every day for 5 minutes with your eyes closed and say to yourself, this is a secret. This is a secret of mine. Sit every day with your eyes closed. Say to yourself, what do I need to know? What do I need to know? And the answers will come to you. And the answer is not cooked food. It's not. If you want to eat healthy cooked food, which he is eating, I'm obviously talking about John Kohler. If you want to eat cooked food, eat your cooked food. But don't eat it out of fear that you might not be healthy as a raw vegan. Yeah, there's plenty of ways to fuck up a raw food diet. And maybe I'll talk about that in the next video. Yeah, that'll be a good topic. Love you guys. Thank you for being here. If you'd like more questions answered on the raw food diet, if you'd like to ask me questions, if you'd like my advice on anything, you can join my private community. Click the link below, Misfit Mondays. We also work out together. I'm getting fit, boo. And yeah, I have a big community of raw vegans that are thriving, that aren't eating cooked food. And there's a lot of high raw people that are eating healthy cooked food. There's nothing wrong with cooked food. There's nothing wrong with healthy cooked food. You want to eat broccoli, you want to eat sweet potatoes, you want to eat oatmeal in the morning. Okay, do it. But don't do it because of fear that you're not getting enough nutrition, enough variety on the raw food diet. You don't even need that much variety. What you need is living foods. I got to tell you, I eat the same thing like every day. Not the same exact thing, but like here's what I basically eat. I eat lots of bananas. Right now I'm eating lots of jackfruit. It depends on the season, boo. Okay? I used to eat a lot of grapes. I can't find organic grapes right now. Whatever's the season. You're not supposed to follow science. You're supposed to follow nature. And depending on the season is what nature wants you to eat. So it was orange season, right? In the winter, oranges are in season. I was eating a lot of oranges. Okay? Coming up very soon is mango season. Guess what I'm going to be eating a lot of? Mother fruity mangoes. You're reading the wrong reports. Okay, you got to get silent. You got to close your eyes, and you got to do the research study that is inside of you. Okay, from nature. You've got to connect to the source. Close your eyes and say, what do I need to know? What should I be eating? What do I need to know? Okay? And there is so much information that's going to come to you that is real truth. Okay? Anybody can pay for a study. Anybody can find the pros and cons of eating an apple. Anybody can find these things on the internet. That doesn't mean they're real. Okay, boo-boo? So I hope that helps. I hope that makes sense. If it doesn't make sense, that's okay, because we make dollars over here, boo. That discredits the whole video. I know. But do you, boo. I'm going to keep doing me. All right? I'm turning 39 next week. I'm feeling good. I'm looking good. I'm going to say it. And why not? Let's normalize being nice to ourselves. How about that? And I am going to continue eating a 100% raw living foods diet because it's working for me. It will work for you, I promise. But you have to do the work. You have to do the work. You have to prepare. You have to buy enough fruit. You have to stop living out of fear like these YouTubers are living. I see him. He does not look like he's happy. I'm sorry. He looks like he's living out of fear. Because, like the raw food diet doesn't have enough nutrients, which is insane. That's insane. One orange has enough nutrients. I'm not going to eat just one orange a day, but like we're covering our bases, boo. Okay, so I'm just eating for pleasure now. I find a lot of pleasure in eating fruit and salads. I like salads. I like drinking smoothies. I like green juice. I'm not going to stress myself out because stress causes more dis-ease than anything else on earth. And yeah, you can get a dis-ease eating a healthy diet. How? By living so stressed and living out of fear that you're causing yourself to get sick. So stop. Fruit and vegetables, baby. It's obvious. It's obvious. You want to cook them? Cook them. But don't do it because you feel like you have to. You don't have to, boo. People are eating Twinkies and loving their life and feeling good. Yeah, it's going to catch up to them, but like, at least they're not living out of fear. Like some of these crazy ass healthy people online. The raw food diet is the only diet where you eat the healthiest foods on earth and you believe that you might get deficient and might become unhealthy by doing so. Go figure. Love you guys. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.